Hello and welcome back to the frequency. You are here watching my Dead Space hardcore walkthrough. Now we're here continuing chapter 3 right after the tram explosion. As you can see, make sure to get the tag nabbit. I just saw the power core. There you go. I don't know. I'm just really bad with remembering specific names. But anyway, this is still more of the game, just trying to warm us up into it. As far as saving is concerned, I usually see my problem is I am overcautious. I wouldn't say there's any particular spot in this game where you should save, but I would say that there is. You should be worried about things that happen outside of the game, and yeah. Just to interrupt myself, this next area is, as you saw, the little kid there is full of those things. The interesting thing about it is that you don't actually have to shoot them to kill them. You can actually use their own bodies even to get a one-shot kill on them. I probably will do it. And it's even easier to mine their resources when you use their bodies to kill them. Also saves you a ton of ammo. And you really make sure that you get all of the stuff that they drop, because as you may know from playing on either PC or console, actually, after a certain amount of dead bodies are on screen, the older ones actually disappear, and you're unable to collect their goodies. And I guess I don't do it at this part, but later in the walkthrough, I actually do use their own bodies to kill them. It's a nice way to just make sure you're getting everything that you've earned, so to speak. So as you may see, I'm over here saving the contact energy and the detonator energy. That's because later in the walkthrough, we're actually going to get the detonator, and the contact energy is for the end game. As you guys may know, the contact beam is probably the strongest the strongest gun in the game, and it is perfect for taking out Nicole. She is absolutely, I don't know what happened there. I did a little hop. I usually don't shoot him, although you can shoot him. He doesn't drop anything incredibly useful, so there's no real reason to shoot him. And this thing just gives me trouble all the time. I don't know why. And as you can see, it kind of just flies over my shoulder because I was spamming the TK button. Yeah, but other than that, what I was saying about saving, so you do have to worry about saving to make sure that outside influences don't ruin your game. And that actually happened to me, and I didn't expect it to, but I was just trying to be cautious. But I saved pretty near here. Excuse me. I saved pretty near to I think chapter 5. I saved. And I was just being cautious in case, something actually happened. I don't really have a problem area in Chapter 5, but it was something that was on the back of my mind. And I thought, well, I got this far. I don't want to start the entire game over. And my PC actually crashed. I actually got the blue screen of death of all things that could happen after saving at chapter 5. So yeah, one thing I would recommend is your first save should be at a spot that you feel is good enough where you get far, but just in case something does happen, you're not sacrificing a lot of time. In this next area, you can actually just wait for everything to spawn down there, blow out that window, come in this room, and you'll be safe. Now you can knock down more of those pillars and then get ready for the next wave, because this room isn't done yet. There's actually a horde here. So you can, I don't know what happened there. Something I experienced actually a lot in this video, as you'll see, is I'll swear that I'll TK an enemy and the object will just go right through him. I don't know what that's about. Maybe obviously I didn't hit him on the dot, but It just seems like I hit him, and it kind of feels unfair. But although I'm sure if you really get down to the nitty gritty technical details and everything, I'll miss by miles. So calling through this vent now. And yeah, just as I was saying, make sure you save. Or if you're confident that you don't need to save and your computer won't malfunction on you like mine did, don't worry about it. But it was something that I was actually surprised I was on the money about. So here I am actually preparing for a return in this room. When you actually come, you're gonna come back through this room just to unlock that door that's over to my right. And as soon as you come down through this segue, we're actually walking up. There are going to be a couple of slashers and a bomber that spawns down there. So if you leave those spikes down there, you'll have some to be ready to tackle those guys. So coming up at the bench, usually I would have emptied out my line gun so that I could, insert a capacity upgrade. But during this hardcore walkthrough, I found it actually more nerve-wracking to look down and check my notes from time to time than if I had just, been paying attention to them the whole time. And sometimes I forgot when I had a bench coming up, so I accidentally reloaded a lot of my guns. And I don't know if you guys saw, but that was another time I was talking about where I could have sworn I got him right on his side, but apparently I missed, and he slashed me. So, yeah, that sucks, doesn't it? So, 0G over to the room that's directly to the left of you, and you'll find a power core. A power node, that's what it's called. I don't know why I was calling it a power core. Like, just ignore my stupidity for a minute. The power node. I don't know what I was playing where the power code was the proper way to say things. So I'm actually going back, I believe, to do something with the bench. I'm wondering what I'm doing here. I usually never do this. What am I upgrading? Oh, I guess I'm upgrading speed on the plasma cutter. Not sure why I would do that. Oh, I know. I wanted to get to the damage. Yeah, I'm usually at that damage point by now. But of course, I haven't been stretching my hardcore legs out too far, and I severely underestimated the amount of credits you'll be getting during hardcore mode. It's actually not too devastating, but it's enough of a change that it threw my bench plans off track, and I found myself doing things actually by accident. But instead, it turned out to be really beneficial, and I would recommend that you actually do what I did in this video instead of what I did in my notes. Zooming past here. Okay, so the lights will turn off in this area, although there's nothing to be alarmed about. However, there is a slasher that spawns in one of the two vents that are on either side and the room in the back. And as you can see, I'm over here walking these two spears over here just to get a free no ammo kill, or at least try to, since hardcore mode's been busting my balls recently. And you walk out a little bit, and he will just burst from the. There you go. So that's a nice way to just take care of him, make sure he's donezo, and you don't have to waste any ammo on him. I would recommend just going into all the power node rooms. I honestly don't see I don't see anything wrong with going in a power node room. They certainly are all worth it. You get something out of all of them. There is one power node room that I would not recommend. I believe it's I would have to see it in my videos to really pinpoint it. But there is one power node room where I remember you almost never get what's worth a power node, which is about 10,000 credits. So you always receive less than 10,000 credits, which is really obviously useless. So that's a nice way to take care of that slasher in there. Mainly because there are also creepy crawlers in there that spawn with him.
I'm afraid, Isaac. I don't want to die.
And as you can see, we're coming up to the end of this video, so I would like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, why not leave a like? And if you're really enjoying the series, subscribe and stay tuned for more. Until next time, guys, adios.